One of the biggest problems that I see a lot of people have is they do not allow themselves to suck at something when they first start out. Like, I'm not even the best at these YouTube videos. I'm way better in person, and I feel like I could get so much better, and I will get better with these things in time. But a lot of people don't form hobbies, passions, or whatever because when they go out to start something, they will suck at it and they will talk so negatively to themselves, and they're constantly beating themselves down. And this is something that I learned when I started training people, is like, this is one of the biggest ways to keep yourself being more consistent. And if you stay consistent with something long enough, eventually you're going to get good at it. And what I noticed is a lot of my clients, they would just shit on themselves. They would just say super negative things. They'd be like, oh, I'm fat, or I'm out of shape, or that person looks better than me, or I'm not as strong as I thought that I was, or I'm not doing very good on this exercise, or they're really struggling with the form of the exercise, because with a lot of different exercises, there's so much more to it than you think. And I would stop them immediately, and I would tell them, like, dude, you got to cut all that shit out. Because if you want to keep on doing something, this is just transfers over to the rest of life. But if you want to keep doing this within the gym, then so much of it is just about you putting in positive inputs into yourself. You should be congratulating yourself for even showing up to the gym, for even trying, or being one of those people who broke a habit of not going to the gym or doing something healthy for yourself. And you have to understand that it takes like 10,000 hours to become a master of anything. And really, you shouldn't be judging yourself so harshly until you reach those 10,000 hours. And really, even then, I still don't think that it's a good idea to judge yourself harshly. You have to make sure whatever you're setting yourself out to do or you want to accomplish, that every single day you're putting more positive inputs into your own brain and your own thoughts about yourself, about this, in order for you to be consistent. And that's where the power really lies, is you being really positive and telling yourself the correct things and being consistent, because you're going to suck. Whenever you start at something, you're going to suck. It's going to be terrible. But that does not mean that you're terrible. That doesn't mean that you suck. That just means you're just in the learning process. This is how it is for everybody. And if you do find something that you're really good at naturally, that's cool and that's lucky. But that doesn't happen for everything. And that doesn't mean that that's not meant for you. So the message for today is to allow yourself to suck. Just stay consistent, keep showing up, keep doing the thing, and eventually you're going to learn and get better over time. And once you do, you're going to get to a point where you look back on all that you've done, and yes, you'll see that you weren't that good in the beginning, but you've came so far now. But a big part of this is not judging yourself so harshly, and to make sure that you're talking to yourself in a positive way throughout the whole entire process. You have to be your own coach. You have to be your own cheerleader. You have to be your own best friend. If nobody else does it for you, you have to do it for yourself. And if you do that, I promise you, you will get better, and eventually you will not suck.